Have you ever had one of those days where you feel completely stuck? You tell yourself, I'll start tomorrow, but somehow tomorrow turns into next week, and next week turns into next month. You're waiting for motivation to show up, that magical burst of energy that will finally push you into action. But here's the truth. Motivation doesn't last. What does last is momentum. The people who achieve extraordinary results don't rely on feeling inspired every day. They rely on something far smaller, what I call the micro-win method. It's the idea that consistent, tiny victories are far more powerful than waiting for a giant leap forward. You don't have to change your life overnight. You just have to move the needle by 1%. In this video, I'll share 5 ways you can use the micro-win method to rebuild momentum, escape procrastination, and create lasting change, even when you don't feel ready. Number 1, start with 1 minute, not 1 hour. The biggest mistake we make is believing that progress requires massive effort. But when you're stuck, your brain is already in resistance mode. Instead of promising yourself a 1-hour workout, start with 1 minute of stretching. Instead of planning to write 1,000 words, just write 1 sentence. That small action breaks the cycle of avoidance. Once you begin, momentum naturally takes over. What matters is not how much you do, but that you start. The micro-win method teaches your mind that movement, no matter how small, always beats waiting for the perfect moment. 2. Track progress visibly. What gets measured gets multiplied. Your brain loves visual proof that you're improving. Use a wall calendar, a journal, or even sticky notes to track every small win. Each time you mark a completed task, you reinforce a new identity, the identity of someone who shows up. When you see your streak building, your mind begins to associate consistency with self-respect. Over time, those little check marks become motivation in themselves. You're no longer chasing results. You're reinforcing reliability. 3. Attach each small win to a larger purpose. Tiny wins feel meaningless when they're disconnected from a deeper reason. You might ask yourself, what does writing 1 sentence matter? But if that sentence moves you closer to writing a book that changes someone's life, it matters a lot. The micro-win method only works when your small actions are emotionally tied to a meaningful purpose. Before you start any habit, ask, why does this matter to my future self? That question transforms even the smallest step into a purposeful act of alignment. 4. Celebrate the win, not the outcome. Most people only celebrate when the big goal is achieved, when they lose all the weight, finish the project, or finally make the money. But those celebrations are too rare. The micro-win method encourages you to celebrate the process, not just the prize. Every small step forward deserves recognition. That doesn't mean you throw a party every time you do something right. It simply means you pause, breathe, and acknowledge progress. That inner validation rewires your brain to associate action with satisfaction, not perfection. 5. Design your environment for micro-success. Your environment should make the smallest win the easiest option. If you want to read more, keep a book on your pillow instead of your phone. If you want to eat better, place fruit where you can see it. Make success frictionless. The micro-win method thrives when your surroundings support your intentions. You're not trying to discipline your willpower. You're designing your world so that progress happens almost automatically. The truth is, transformation doesn't happen in one big moment. It happens quietly, through hundreds of tiny wins that no one else notices. You don't need motivation to change your life. You need movement. Every time you choose a 1-minute task over procrastination, you're rewiring your identity. Every micro-win is a vote for the person you're becoming. So start small, celebrate small, stay consistent. The micro-win method isn't about doing more, it's about becoming more, one tiny step at a time. Because one day, you'll look back and realize those 1% improvements didn't just change your habits, they changed your life. If this message resonated with you, remember, your next big transformation starts with your next small win. Keep showing up, and I'll see you in the next video.